Welcome to my channel, Light and Love. I'm Kira. Here's a place where you can come where I'm lending you time, energy, and love. You can also come here and get your motivational, inspirational boost any day, week, month, or year. So let's jump into today's boost. Well, we are now about to step into a new series. Yes, we love series here. And this series, we're going to focus on pivoting in your career. Yes, people talk about pivoting all the time, and it's like some new thing, but it's not really new. We're just using the word in a new way, So what's the definition of pivoting when it comes to your career? Well, let's see. There was an author by the name of Jenny Blake, and she wrote a book entitled "The Only Move That Matters Is the Next One." And I believe her definition of the word pivot in your career was: pivoting is the intentional and methodical process for navigating a career change. And that is so important. The definition is so resounding to what one does when they're in the process of pivoting or when they're getting ready to pivot. So when one is talking about pivoting, one must ask themselves, why would I pivot? When will I pivot? How am I going to pivot? Right? All wonderful questions. So in this series, today's video, we're going to talk about the why and to know when. And moving forward, we're going to break down the word pivot so you know how to pivot the light and love way. So let's jump into the why of pivoting. Some people have been in a job for 15, 20 years, and you are just stuck, right? Can't go any higher in the job or in the position. You don't know if you want to leave the job or go somewhere. You may have gotten furloughed on the job, and we all just went through the tumultuous year of 2020 with the pandemic. And especially here in the U.S., people have lost jobs. Jobs have disappeared. Businesses are gone. So now you're in a rut. Now you might be plateaued out for where you were. So you ask yourself, what now? What do I do? Because I need to make money. I have to provide for my family. I just don't know what my next move is. That would be when you start gathering your thoughts together of what that change is going to be. How am I going to pivot? I can't stay the same, right? So you're going to ask yourself, what do I need to do? Is this the time for me to make this change? Surely, because I don't have any coins. I need to be making some money and providing either for self or for family. So what is my next move? How do I know that now is the time to pivot? So I can give you like 3 perfect examples or tips to knowing when is the time, that now is the time to pivot. So for those of us who are already on a job and you wake up in the morning and you don't want to go to that job, that's the time for you to what? Pivot. Or you wake up in the morning to go to the job, and then you get to the job, and while on that job, you are not excited at all. You have no energy to do the work. That's not good for you. That's not good for the job. That's not good for the supervisors. It might be time for you to what? Pivot. Or you've done the job. You get up in the morning. You're at the job. You do the work. You do it on Monday. You do it on Tuesday. You do it on Wednesday. And the only reason you tell yourself you are going to that job is because of what? I get paid for it. I got money. It's a paycheck. At least I'm getting paid to do it, right? Then that might be what? The time for you to pivot. Those 3 things should not be the reason why you go to a job, or you should not get on the job in that capacity neither. So if you're a person who has a side hustle, and that side hustle truly is your passion, and you want to turn it into your full-time job, it's time for you to pivot. Or if you're a person that wants to just change jobs altogether in a whole other industry, then that's time for you to pivot. Or you could be on your job and you see a possibility for you to do another position at your job, or maybe gain more responsibilities at your job to make a change that way, then there's a time for you to pivot. These are the things, these are the people. If those people are you, I need you to stick around for the next videos in these series that's coming up to teach you the light and love way of preparing for the pivot. So I hope that you enjoyed this video to get you set and ready, get your oil spinning and the mindset going so you can be ready to do what? To pivot. So I'm going to pivot right now and leave you with this little note. Be sure to have a light and love day. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. If you have pivoted already, leave a comment below. Let me know what it was like. Tell a friend to come back on by, and we'll see you next time. Have a great light and love day.